started the stream yet. Let's see. Stop messing with your fingers, dude. Hands apart.
Okay.
Check, check, check. Check, check.
Where are your feet gonna be, buddy?
Check. Why? Check, check. Testing 1, 2. Testing. What? Check, 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 check. Stop pulling on that. Check. Check 1, 2. Check. Check 1.
Yeah.
Check.
Checkily doodle.
Check 1, 2.
Check 1, 2.
All right, let's get some music going here. What's going on right now is we got off to a 20-minute late start, and we're not even ready. Check. It's better, right?
I can hear it on one ear. Yeah. Not yet. I hear it at both ears now.
Okay. I can hear. All right. What am I doing? I'm frozen. Let's check. That's right. Fossil. Juros. Pop out the chat.
Shut up and sit down.
Thanks for that tip, Anka Vanka. I'll fix that later. I'll have to repost. Well, what a nightmare.
Romantic, isn't it?
Watto files are fire! Lady content. Nice. We'll talk about that maybe. Not a lot, but maybe a little. I can't get the...
Shut up and sit down.
Let's try this again. There we go. This should actually be that. All right. Let's check and see. Now let's make sure DLive is on. We're almost ready to go, people. DLive is good. Twitch. YouTube. We're not even going to post on YouTube. We'll go straight to Facebook. We won't do the whole YouTube drawdown. Fair? So late. All right. Now that that's been done. All right, I'm going to skip the intro to the show. And we'll just get started. All right. This is the 30-minute late Bread Pill Weekly because work was complete China asshole. This is episode 45 of the Bread Pill Weekly with your co-host, G. Ross.
Angular.
And Angular. So last week on the Bible, where did we stop? Let's studied up to, it was like Genesis 9. And he said, when Noah awoke from his wine, he knew what his youngest son had done to him. Any comments?
No.
You never have comments anymore.
Just like a single sentence. Like, how do you know?
How did he know? Good question. What had he done to him?
I can't remember.
It says it right here. It says he told his brothers outside. So Ham comes in and sees Noah. Noah's been partying too hard. And he goes out and tells his brothers. And Ham's son, Canaan, gets cursed. And all descendants. Servants he shall be to his brothers. Well, at least his son gets cursed. I don't know if his descendants gets cursed. It doesn't say that here in the text. All right, well, that's enough about that. We've got a chat going on here. Still Bad has won. Good job, Still Bad. I guess you can still get gold piles. Gold pills.
Gold
Anka
piles.
Vanka in the house. What my problem is. Anka Vanka's in the house. I gotta check up the lurker window so we can see who's lurking. We don't have our lurker window open. All right, looks a little bit lurky. All right, so what the Bread Pill Weekly is, and this is episode 45. Simulcast on Facebook, D-Live, Foxhole, and Twitch. It's a show on G-Ross. The Friday night show is a news roundup with co-host Angular. Sunday night show is Duppy Files. Wednesday night show is Bible reading with co-host Black Yoda. All right, so let's just get right into little stories we picked up, and we'll go through it. So what are we seeing here?
Oh, we're not seeing subtitles.
Well, what is this?
It's Trump delivering a special message to January 6th defendants.
Still Bad says, don't worry, I have mine on. I can see all. I don't remember what that's in reference to. So this is Trump. He's saying, I didn't bother to listen to it. I just looked at the headline. This is an information war commander talking to the captured enemy combatants, right? Or what is this? Are you going to make them stay in jail for 2 more years until you finally get elected and then you're going to let them out? Like, how are you keeping them from... Probably all they have to do is essentially recant and go, you know what? I'm sorry. I'll go on TV and I'll do the apology tour and I'll make sure everyone knows that January 6th was what they say it was and blah, blah, blah. I mean, like, how hard could that be? They could get out if they want, I think. Oh, the lurking window. You have your mind on. You can see all. Still Bad 2 says. I don't know. It just has the feel of political prisoners and sort of the political commandant sort of giving a political message that he hopes makes it to them. I don't know. What do you think about the analysis I just gave?
Good analysis.
He says in there, I did capture this, people have been treated unconstitutionally. Oh, hang on. Can you take over?
Yep. He says, people have been treated unconstitutionally and in my opinion, very, very unfairly, and we're going to get to the bottom of it. It's a pretty cool thingy, and as you can tell, I've never hosted a show before. I'm just gonna... It's over there. Thank you, Dad.
mean, I'll ask. They may say no, but sometimes I'll ask. Yeah.
Yeah, well,
I have no choice. So, question. What is the workaround right now? What's the invite? Because I've been trying to wake up that team and to get this. Like, we're meeting Monday, and if we want to, I can't guarantee you the proprietary R file. I just took down exactly the words you said. I'm going to go beat up everyone and get it. But the question I have is, I don't know if I'll have it until Monday or the answer of why we can't. But if you need it before then, I'll just start trying to continue to wake people up louder and harder. Okay. Yeah. Right. I'll have either the data or the reason we can't get it and some other thing to follow up on. But I totally respect. I'm not a technician enough to counter, so I just absorb it. So yeah.
Uncle Bonk, are you talking about?
Right. But if you want to work around the clock, I will go back to that. I was going to try to get that data on Monday, but I can keep pressing. Right.
Shut up and sit down.
Well, got it. Thank you. Bye-bye. That was me taking a work call. So, it's just stupid. All right, back to where were we? Did I show what? Wait, hold on. Did we? I did the Trump thing on the wrong window. Sorry. That was supposed to be here. That first story we did was this. That was the special message where Trump said,
Nice Trump accent.
thank you. He said, people have been treated unconscionably, in my opinion, and very, very unfairly, and we're going to get to the bottom of it. So, there's a direct quote from there. All right, on to the next story. Copy link. All right.
Elon Musk tells Kanye he has gone too far with his recent posts on Twitter.
Hi, Mystery 20 in the house. Has he gone too far?
I mean,
That's a kind of compelling symbol, isn't it?
some could say yeah. A lot, actually.
Yep. I thought that was funny.
You know, some could say that, you know.
Yeah. It's a little provocative.
I mean, like, you know, if you're mixing the symbol of the Jews with the symbol of the Nazis,
Right.
you know, like, might have gone too far. Maybe.
Right.
Perhaps. Just a tad too far.
Never mix these two ingredients.
And Kanye mixed them. Joe Biden defends decision to impose rail deal without sick leave to avoid strike.
So he's making railroad workers work without sick leave. Is that mean or cool?
You know, like, it's kind of, what's the word? You don't want to come to work with a cold. If you got a cold,
right? So you have to stay home and get unpaid.
You grabbed a cold. Either you go to
Into
work.
the mic, please. You're going in even. You're
Right.
loud and quiet.
Okay.
Stay even.
Either you go to work while you're cold and probably mess up so much they fire you, or you go home while you have a cold.
Right, but
and
he's
probably
saying you have
take
to go
so many
home and not get paid.
And not get
Some
paid.
jobs have paid sick leave. Some jobs have unpaid sick leave.
I'd say paid sick leave. That's just me,
But
though.
He didn't give that to the railroad workers.
Man, to the railroad workers, they
That's what
could
this article
strike at
says.
any time and you'd be without supplies.
Right, exactly.
It's not like he's already not without supplies, though.
Who's not without supplies?
Joe Biden. Not like he's already not without supplies.
What supplies is he missing?
Everything.
Fair. Awesome.
He banned the truck. He banned a bunch of trucks, so now we have even
Can you
less.
please be
Sorry.
consistently on the mic?
Yes. Ukraine to prepare law banning churches affiliated with Russia.
So the Russian Orthodox, they're threatening to kick him out.
Well, that doesn't make sense.
Agreed.
Putin didn't make the Russian Orthodox.
Right. Exactly.
Just let the churches do what they're doing and don't use extra time to kick them out. Because from what I'm
Could they
hearing,
be like a spy front?
No.
That's what they're saying here. Subversive activities of Russian special services in the religious environment. Oh, they're calling them spies.
Okay, well, I guess we gotta search all the Russian nesting dolls for cameras. And no more eating any of the yummy Russian foods. And no more gas, no more power, electricity either, because that comes from Russia too. Yeah. Oh, and
That's
no more
right.
voting machines. Some of those come from Russia as well.
What? Nice.
So yeah, no, just like cripple your entire country more than it's already been crippled apparently. So yeah. Just take out everything with Russia in the name. We've caught him red-handed and he won't get away. Senator Rand Paul accuses Fauci of funding research that caused 7 million people to die. Video. Any comments, Ted?
Mm. All right, what do we got here?
Apple makes plans to move production out of China.
What?
Woo! I don't know where I'm cheering. Oops.
Is
They
looking
have
to,
3 different iPhone 14s there. They all look the same, aside from the
the
background
Pro,
of
the
the name.
Max, the 14. Anka Vanka says, almost like Biden and Zelenko could not be any more liked by their citizens. I wonder if that's on purpose. You mean unliked? Any less liked? Either way, it's extreme, right? Is it on purpose? Yeah, they're trying to crush and kill. Interesting. So, yeah, Apple's moving out of China,
So-
supposedly. I'll
okay.
believe it when I see it.
If Apple stops barely tweaking their phone and calling it a whole other phone and using the entire production line, because why are they trying to move out of China? Is it because are they trying to move out of China because of the not good labor policies that China supposedly enforces.
Right.
Because, you have the iPhone 12, the iPhone 12 Pro, the iPhone 12 Pro Max, the iPhone 12 Pro Max XZY Pro, and then you have, the iPhone 13, the iPhone 13 Mega, you have the iPhone 13 Mega Max, whatever. You have like 16 different phones that are all the same phone. Stop making minor tweaks to your phone and calling it an entirely new phone and making another production line. That's using a lot more Chinese labor than just one phone. So, yeah.
Yep.
So basically, either use one phone or move out. And they're choosing the move out option. Inside James Cameron's $1 billion bet on Avatar.
So he says in this article, I always think of testosterone as a toxin that you have to slowly work out of your system. Now, to be fair, it's like in context, he's like, I took a lot of career risks as a young man that I wouldn't do now. Because they're like arguing about whatever. But that sentence shouldn't be able to come out of you. Zelensky, not Zelenko. Did you call him Zelenko? Oh, you said Vanka said Zelenko. Zelensky. Vanka is a Russian bot. Bleep bloop. Or bleep bloop. Any comments about the loser James Cameron?
No. He made a good movie, but other than that...
Couple good movies, yeah.
Shut up and sit down.
Which one are you thinking of?
Avatar.
Yeah. He also made like Terminator, I want to say, the first one. A few of them.
A highly credible source claims that Caroline Ellison is currently being represented as Wilmer Hale, a well-known DC insider law firm.
So this is FTX related. I have no idea what's going with FTX. Does anybody know?
No.
FTX. Sam Bankman. What is up with FTX? Like, why is this even news? I know it's big. Crypto. Bankman also sparred. Like, what's it about? So, founder agreed to testify. There's been a lot back and forth whether they should subpoena Fred, who said he would volunteer testify. Why is he testifying? The implosion of his crypto empire. Oh, is this like a crypto Enron? Maybe this is a crypto Enron. Maybe that's what that is. Now, the reason I bring this up is that lawyer was a Ghislaine Maxwell-related lawyer, and she was the Epstein cohort who's in jail. So this whole thing smells icky. Anything else?
No.
The new Respect for Marriage Act, it's not passed yet, but it's came out of House. There's a Senate version. In short, it says states have to recognize same-sex marriage. However, it also says bakers, churches, blah, blah, blahs can have a policy that doesn't force them to have to deal with. If I read it right.
Why does it have to, though? Like, why?
Well, so they were worried about churches being forced to do gay marriages, for example. So it's kind of like a trade, I think.
How about we let all the states decide for their own, and all the churches decide?
What?
For
States'
their own
rights? How dare you?
Oh, my bad. Sorry. I just want all the weird drunk people up at the top, like Joe Biden.
Can you please consistently talk on the mic or
sorry.
not on the mic? That's like 4 times today.
Sorry.
So, yeah. Just wanted to pass that news on to everybody. That's coming. Who knows if it'll pass or not. 1, 2, 3, 4 more links. Then we go into overtime. Sorry, this is the crappiest show ever because I've had the shittiest day at work.
Celine Dion.
Celine Dion.
Celine Dion reveals incurable health condition.
Oh, sorry about that. There.
And postpones tour dates.
She's 54 years old, and she's got some kind of weird neurological disease. Stiff person syndrome.
Postpones tours. They're going to be postponed for a while.
Poor Celine.
They're going to be postponed
She's also
for a while.
kind of a vampire. Kind of a crazy vampire, just to let y'all know.
Isn't she that one like a couple months ago, like drank the blood of her husband or something? Or am I thinking of a
No,
different
that's
person?
somebody else. But she did like this generic clothing for infants. Some kind of weird thing.
No, wait. That's the wrong window.
Did I
Again.
do it again?
Yeah, you did it again.
Ugh, so dumb. Terrible day.
Coronavirus update. FDA authorizes updated bivalent COVID-19 vaccines for children down to 6 months of age. Children down to 6 months of age. They're going to
Crazy,
be
man.
barely let outside of their parents, and you're like,
Yep. So, if you're 6 months old, don't get the vaccine. If you're the parent of a 6-month-old, don't get the vaccine. If you're a 1-year-old, don't get the vaccine. That's just my opinion, my recommendation. I'm not a doctor. Just don't get it. If you're the parent of a 1-year-old, don't give it to your kid. This is going out to Facebook, so let me back off a little. Calm down. I'm not a doctor or a health advisor, but I say you don't want to be getting the vaccine. All right, I'll just leave it at that. Everybody already knows this. Come on, man. All right, 2 more stories, then we'll go into overtime.
COVID-19 vaccines, what they are, how they work, and possible causes of injuries.
There's been a big, I just wanted to highlight Senator Ron Johnson running kind of a congressional panel on COVID-19 vaccines. I didn't think we were going to see this. I'm glad he's doing it. I hope he gets to the bottom of things like it was a bioweapon.
Unbelievable. Dr. Ratana Moon, board-certified pediatrician, found an intentionally blank package insert of a box of mRNA vaccine product she planned to administer to a child. This is what passes as informed consent under the leadership of COVID cartel.
So she was going to read to see whether there's been any counterindications, and she got nothing. So she's like, essentially kind of becoming, I would say, a whistleblower. An activist, almost. Or just a common sense person. So look at these charts. New cases per day. After the vaccinated, look. See that? Oh, look at that. Oh, let's go back.
It is right there.
That was pretty good. See that? So new cases per day. And then the vaccine starts to happen, right? And it looks better for a while. And then, boom, here they come back. Useless. Completely useless. Useful for a short term. Then you're right back where you were left off. And you paid Pfizer all your money. Or whoever it was, Moderna. That was from Senator Ron Johnson's work. All right, let's go into overtime.
Well, I got a homework.
You can go. All right, do your homework. Thanks for coming.
Bye-bye.
I will continue on here for a minute.
Cool.
Let's just look at a couple of not news story, just little thingies, and then we'll call it a day. My kilo. We're going to need a bigger hoax. For those just listening, my kilo was Hunter holding a pillow of cocaine or crack or whatever. We're going to need a bigger hoax. It's Watermelon Head, Pencil Neck, Adam Schiff in the Jaws boat looking over and seeing what's going on. We're going to need a bigger hoax. Anka, did you see this one? How cool is this? I retweeted it, retruthed it if you want to see it. It's like little peppies that naturally occur in nature. Space Shot 76 had a really good point on Thursday, and he had put it on his Truth Social. Jack Posobiec was anti-Q hard in the paint. Don't let him get away with that. He was hard in the paint, anti-Q. Hard in the paint. I said it 3 times. Suicide hotline, how can I help you? Hillary Clinton answers, I'd like to place an order. Why don't I support the mentally ill people shouldn't be able to own a gun narrative? Because I still remember being called mentally ill for refusing to get vaccinated. Nice. The common cold has been rebranded. The weather has been rebranded. Truth and science have been rebranded. Gender has been rebranded. They plan to rebrand us next. They want us to be given a QR code, a carbon credit footprint, a digital currency, and a digital leash. Good job, World Economic Forum, Truther, whoever that is. Have you seen this? I know you have, but you've never seen it on G-Ross. So let's watch it. You don't see my posts ever, Ankavanka? You got to follow them. You got to follow them. I'm sure you do. All right, here, let me pause the music, and let's watch this. This is hilarious and fun.
Breeze drifting on by. You know how I feel. It's a new dawn. It's a new day. It's a new life for me.
So, you guys hear Trump's running again?
And I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. Fish in the sea, you know how I feel.
Thought you might enjoy that. Yeah, the algorithm is non-existent. I identify as a conspiracy theorist. My pronouns are told, you, so. So I still want, this is what I said 6 days ago, I still want Trump to be whatever, but does he even need to be Speaker of the House? But is it even needed now? I'd love to see it, but do we even need it? So this came across my radar. This is from a million years ago. November 21, like last year or the year before, 2022. Oh no, August 21. Please let me use the CERN Large Hadron Collider. I am a normal and can be trusted with demonic technology unlike anything the world has ever seen. Miss 320 is on Truth Social, but can't get into it. Sorry. Let's fix it. November 19 excerpt. Okay, read this. Listen, this is why you got to be on my Truth Social. I'm not trying to shill for my Truth Social. November 19, Elon Musk tweets out. And if you just zoom in just a little, he says, this is a direct quote, slightly out of context. He's talking about Twitter and Trump getting his Twitter back and the poll. But listen to what he wrote. The people have spoken. Trump will be reinstated. How cool is that? So this was labeled sensitive content. What is this? Oh, this is just Jim Carrey looking exactly like Bruce Campbell. That's probably not news. Everybody knows that. Let's see. Morpheus and Kanye talking to each other. What pill did you take? You took all of them. That's kind of funny, I thought. Biden's truck exploded. Earth is flat. Or Biden's cars exploded. I think that's about it. Nothing stopped what is coming. Getting into old news. Yeah, good. I got nothing left. All right, I got to go back to work. Thanks for sticking around. Let me start the outro music and do the releasing of the Kraken and go cry in my Cheerios. All right, first we will release the scratching. Where's that? It's over here. Somehow I got 2 gold pills. I don't know how. Scratching released. Who gave us the gold pills? I don't even see it. 200 gold pills. Must have been from Wednesday's night show. No, you can get on, but it's not very interesting. Lots of retruthing. Who posted what? Memes I've seen already. Yeah, the algorithm is not that great. They need to work on it. Like Ankavanka said. I agree, Ms. 320. You're all awesome. Thanks for being here. Scratch that scratch. Scratchy, scratch, scratch. I'll try to see you at Sloan, Reasonable TV. Kind of bumming. But we'll be here Wednesday. No, we'll be here Sunday for the Duffy Files, 9 Central. We'll be here Wednesday for Bible reading with Black Yoda. That'll be 11 Central. These are all PMs. And back here this time, 5:30 p.m. next week with Angular for Breadpill Weekly. All right, I'm out. Love you guys. Thank you for spending time with us. We're joined on Fridays by co-host Angular. This has been G. Ross, and you are the underscore. Be sure to catch us on the foxhole.app, DLive, YouTube, or Facebook. Current shows include the Bread Pill Weekly. You've been red pilled, now be the red pill. You're out of the oven and ready for delivery on our weekly alternative news roundup and call-in show on Foxhole, DLive, YouTube, and Facebook every Friday at 5:30 p.m. Central, co-hosted by G. Ross and Angular. Current shows include Epistemology for Fun and Profit, where woo meets goo. You're in the woo, and the woo is in you. A philosophical call-in show with occasional guest interviews, diving into the oldest questions. Most episodes are exclusively on the foxhole.app, Sunday at 11:30 p.m. Central. Current shows include 9dNation, the nation with no denomination. Declare to the custom agents any edible plants or miscellaneous worldviews. We take a look back at how we got here, eventually leading into a regular Wednesday night Bible study at 11 p.m. Central. Catch us on the foxhole.app, DLive, YouTube, and Facebook. Our Friday co-host is Angular. This has been G. Ross, and you are the underscore.